5 years, but we also want to make sure it's going to work. So having a trial period, because writing a contract is good, but you can write a contract for hours. You can sign a contract. You can both agree on the contract, and then you start working together, and you're just like, it just don't work. It just we cannot just communicate properly. So then you rewrite the contract and you try again and again and again, and just at the end it doesn't work. So I think when you work, especially with a marketing agency, because a marketing agency is here to represent you, so you need to make sure that the representation you get, it's what you were expecting at first. So doing all this is really nice, but thinking about also having a trial and error, and not being ashamed to break a partnership if it doesn't work. And I think I heard it too. It's like, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. We just both move on, because people are trying too hard sometimes to keep partnership alive because it is a friend, it is someone you like, but sometimes it just doesn't work in business. So I think I'm just going to finish with that. It's like, it's important to try and to make sure the partnerships you build are really good for both parties.
I agree with everything that's been said. I'd like to follow up on the very first comment about servant leadership. It's interesting because principles are consistent. I call them eternal principles. Whether you're in business, whether you're in a marriage, a parenting relationship, these principles they apply in so many different areas. One of my favorite books, it's actually a relationship book called Real Love by Greg Bear. I highly recommend it. He talks about the difference between expectations and promises. And I think as you're entering a partnership, you have to have that servant mindset. You have to be much more willing to give, much more concerned about